It's 107.7 The Bone. Baby Huey and Chasta here. We're out here at the 2017 Aftershock Festival. Chasta, we're wrapping up day number 1, but it's very fitting. We're with the band we're super excited to be talking
We've been waiting literally all day to talk to you guys, so it's fun to wrap up with you. He is legend.
Yeah.
We got everybody.
Yeah.
Yes, we came.
We came.
Do you guys want to pass the mic and like
Did
do the
you?
intro?
I know, the roll call.
What'd you say?
Sorry.
Tell them who you
Oh,
are.
I'm Skylar.
I'm Matt. And this is Denny.
And that's Jesse. I'm Adam.
He's the quiet, dark, mysterious one on the end.
That's Adam.
I love it.
We were on a tour with a band that gave him the nickname The Void. I think it's fitting.
Void?
Yeah,
He's the
Void.
great Void.
Which
The
band
Void
was
over
it?
there. I'm not allowed to.
Uh-oh.
Not allowed to.
This is on the
So they were
record.
called To Speak of Wolves. They're
Yeah.
our homies. They're cool.
Okay, cool.
Oh, okay.
Right on.
Good
Cool.
band.
So we
It is.
unfortunately missed your set because we've been stuck back here all
Bummer.
day. I know. So how
I'm
was
outta here.
it?
It was cool.
Was it awesome?
We're not going to tell you that either because you didn't
Damn
see it.
you! I know we were stuck back here in the
Should've been
corner. Yeah, right. We miss all the good stuff.
No, it was killer. This is, we played a couple of these festivals now, and this is probably our favorite, I'd say.
We've heard
It's
that
really
a lot.
sick, yeah.
Yeah.
It's sick.
Do you think there's something different about the crowd that
We're
comes
in
out to an
California
aftershock?
and weed is legal. I
Yeah,
don't know if you know.
there you
I was
go.
gonna
selling
say-
weed in there, aren't they?
What's that?
Aren't they? Don't they have dispensary?
You know what?
Somebody's
I don't
selling
think we
weed in there,
can.
for
I've
sure.
smelled a lot of
It's
weed.
been around.
And I have a cold and I'm still smelling it. So I'm
I
like,
think
I'm
that makes
impressed.
people enjoy things a little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah.
You're just so laid back here.
Yeah, I know.
We're
I
here in
think they can.
California.
You know what? You know
Right
what? Next year, January 2018, you can have it like legally anywhere at all. So they might
Yeah.
have it back here at the bar next year.
Just have
This
a
could be a
Sick.
very
I'm going
different
to the bar.
experience next
I was gonna say
year.
a merch booth back here.
Yeah, merch,
yeah.
a
Bar would
pot
be a
merch
different kind of
booth.
thing.
That's a thing. We need to tell them a pot merch booth. That's what's happening. A bar and
I
a
literally
weed
think
bar.
there's one over there.
A pot merch booth?
I mean, I think that they're selling weed over there.
That's awesome. We have to go check
This
it out.
company, Heavy Grass, over there.
Go green.
Yeah.
No, because I think last
Big
year,
Nash.
remember Eddie, our buddy Eddie from All Shot Parish
Yeah.
and Suicide Silence, he, I think, was at the booth last year.
Oh, okay.
I
We're
think
going to
so.
go over to that booth right
Yes.
when we
Right,
leave
I
here.
know. Right as soon as we're done. Do you guys know the girls from Deep Valley that played today?
We've never met them, but I think they played one of the other festivals there.
Yeah,
Apparently
one of the
are really
chicks had
sick.
on a
Yeah.
marijuana
saw that.
unitard.
I was very impressed.
It was impressive,
Yeah.
to say the least.
There's something in my drink.
Uh-oh.
What are you drinking?
He's got a whiskey
Jack Daniels,
and rocks
something in his
and
Jack
Swedish
Daniels.
Fish.
Uh-oh.
Fine, it'll kill it.
So when you guys play these festivals, do you like go out and see other bands? Do you stay backstage?
Yes.
Yes, you do go out.
No, we, yeah, when we can, when we're not doing this.
Right. When we're not bugging you.
I'm
I
sorry.
have to do
No,
this.
yeah,
Yeah,
we're
exactly.
looking forward to catching 9 Inch Nails and
Yeah.
Nice.
Run the Jewels.
Yeah, Run the Jewels.
Oh, man.
That's
gonna
cool.
be
Some
killer.
killer bands.
Yeah,
It's pretty great.
yeah. Who are your influences?
Everybody.
Hey, we grew up on, like, 90s rock, like
This
stoner rock
band.
and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Soundgarden,
That's
9 Inch
great.
Nails,
Rush.
Yes,
Rush.
Rush. Nice
Led
choices on the
Zeppelin.
t-shirts. I love
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Pantera.
Manson, Pantera, Nirvana. We grew up on all that.
Yeah.
Frank
We listen to a
Sinatra.
lot of hip hop in the van too, as well.
That's cool. I'm bummed that Manson's not here since
Yeah.
that whole thing happened.
Yeah, that was a bucket list thing that was kind of is still in my bucket.
Yeah, yeah. You'll still get to check that one off eventually.
Yeah, sooner or later.
Yeah.
So how's the California crowd been for you guys performing here? Because I know you guys, from East Coast, North Carolina, but just playing for this festival for California crowd, how's it compared to the other festivals?
It's rad. We love California.
You smell weed a lot more.
You really do, yeah.
Yeah, no. Yeah, it's great.
People
California
are really
treats us well.
receptive.
Yeah.
They come out. It's funny because I'm about to start like a real argument here, but it's the truth. I used to live down in Los Angeles, and I find that in LA, I don't know how often you play LA, but it's very hard to get people to come out early to a show or stay late or stay for the whole
Too much to
show.
do out there.
And I think that's part of the problem. So I was curious, like in other parts of the country, do you find that that's different?
I lived in Nashville, Tennessee, which was the exact same thing. It's it's a music city.
New York's the same
So,
thing, too.
Everyone's standing with their arms crossed in the crowd because they're in a bigger band than you probably. So
That's just, I mean, how do you get a crowd like that to like going, to like get them loosened up?
Shake
Are you
your
just
dick
like
around really hard and fucking dance
Yeah, yeah.
and have fun, and then
Perfect
people
answer.
are like, "Yeah, I'm into that."
Yeah. Dick shaking. What's up?
Little
like,
Gigi Allen style
Yeah.
on stage.
I mean,
right?
I've never shit on the stage.
Yes.
Not
Well, you know
inadvertently.
what? You always have that in your back pocket in case you need to.
Yeah, it's
you know,
true. It's
you can
true.
pull that card anytime you want.
Bite it, you scum.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Well, we talk a lot about like festival differences between the States and like the UK. We've had bands today talk about the differences. Have you guys done a lot of touring outside of the country?
Yeah.
And do you see the differences in the crowds?
Well, the crowds over there are. Gee, I got too much.
That looks dirty, but go ahead.
The crowds over there, over in UK for us, they're. It seems like they just start appreciating it. You never know until like you get done playing, and then they're like, "Oh my God, that was amazing!" And you're
Right.
like, so like, while people here like get really amped up and want to push each other and everything, they're just like, "Okay, okay,
You're like, I'm digging
all
it.
right, cool."
Kids
I
in
mean,
the States can catch us brushing our teeth in Walmart parking lots, you
Yeah.
know? So, I mean, over there, it's like there's a little bit of anonymity, and there's, you know, this American rock and roll is always going to be welcome in most places. So.
Right.
we did just play
Yeah.
Bruise Rock in Belgium, and that was a
Was
big
it awesome?
festival. It was so awesome. It was like Thrice and Deftones and Under Oath
Oh,
were
sick.
playing. It was we received really well there. The fans over there were really awesome.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
just kind of the thing, like, I'll see people at shows here in the States, and it's like, oh, I've seen you like 5 or 6 times this year, and then, you know, you go play wherever over there, it's like,
Right.
you know, they maybe have only seen you, this is their first time in like 10 years. So,
Right,
you
right.
know, there's that excitement, I suppose, that's in the room with, you know, it's their first time seeing you, maybe their last time seeing you, so they
Yeah.
just go for it.
Yeah. It would, like with social media, you know, you talk about anonymity, you talk about trying to be dark and mysterious like this one. You know, is that even possible really with social media anymore? Like to be a quote unquote like rock star in that realm, if you know what I mean?
It's a Bother Brothers thing.
What's that? There's a bug in your drink.
I think there is protein.
It's protein. It's all good.
Earlier, we were like episode of Breaking Bad. We had this one fly
Oh, we had
just
a
kept
fly.
bugging
Yeah,
us.
yeah.
So,
Seriously.
Is that the question now?
Yeah.
Social media, what like, because we're not Post Malone or somebody like
Well,
that.
it's just, I think it's the accessibility. It's like if I want to send, you know, a direct tweet to Steven Tyler, I can. And there's a possibility in Trump style, he might actually respond to me. Like, so it sort of takes him off like this rock and roll pedestal that he's on, almost.
I think that fans want to connect and know the artists that they like intimately. So social media kind of bridges that gap where you could, back in the day, like when we started, you could only get something from an artist when you saw them live,
Right.
or you know, on tour. But now you get a peek into their lives.
Slide in the DMs.
Slide into
It's
the
kind of a
DM.
double-edged sword. I mean, you get to connect with people who care about your music, like in a very intimate way. But then at the same time, you know, technology hurts us a lot
Right.
of times because they can access. You know, they don't have to come to a show to buy a T-shirt. They can just buy
That's
that on
yeah, right.
eBay, and then
Listen
Right.
to your music on Spotify.
Yeah.
That's all.
yeah. So
And you also have to deal with trolls that are out there as well.
yeah,
you know,
everyone's
that's a
got an
theme.
opinion, and
Yeah.
I mean that's just
Those
part of
little,
it.
Little rascals.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, you
Little
don't.
whippersnappers.
We sound so old, don't we?
so what's next for you guys though after today?
GWAR.
GWAR?
Yeah, we're supporting GWAR.
That's awesome.
Awesome.
When does that start? Oh, soon.
Through the-
Very soon.
I think it
Yeah,
starts in
Drew.
Where does it
Minneapolis.
start?
Minneapolis.
Minneapolis?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh wow.
It goes till December.
Like, I think 10th, something like
Have
that.
you ever played with them before?
No.
We've never even seen them.
Oh, you haven't? We just saw them
At Warped Tour.
Warped Tour.
Nice.
Like in August, I
I
think
heard
it
they
was.
were like the best sounding band on Warped Tour. Can you confirm that?
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Like,
I mean,
maybe you don't like the songs, but did they sound awesome?
of course. I mean,
Nobody knows a GWAR song. Name
Yeah.
a GWAR song.
sick of you.
But they have
Was
the
it the Blood
craziest
song or
fans.
the-
You know a GWAR song.
Yeah. I'm like,
I
hold on.
wish I knew. I mean, I am
Let them slay.
going to be into this, like,
they're
going
awesome.
in blind, and I'm obviously stoked because that's one of those things.
Their
but-
personality is so amazing too. We interviewed them at Warped Tour, and we were in a room, and they weren't in costume.
It was. Well,
It was really weird. But
They told
there
us
were,
no video.
no video, but they still were in character. And then I made a reference to a costume, and he was like so offended.
He's like, what?
I know. And I was like, oh God. I mean, he was still funny about it, but I was like, oh God, I didn't mean to step in it there. But it's pretty amazing.
You better respect.
Yeah. Respect.
Hustle.
Right. Right, exactly.
Yeah, that's what we're looking forward most to see how they operate.
Yeah.
Because it's such a show.
Yeah.
So we're
Yeah.
looking forward to that.
We're honored that they asked us to come out. I mean,
Yeah.
it's like
So how
it's
did
sick.
something like that happen?
You never know. Like, how does Santa get down a chimney?
Yeah, it was. I think we were just at a show and someone gave us a holler and was like, "Hey, want to go out with GWAR?" And we all
You're like,
said
yeah?
yes in about 5 seconds. And
Yeah.
that was it. So,
Wow,
yeah,
that's
it's an
incredible.
honor.
Yeah, it's like one of those. We're actually from the town that Empire Records was filmed. The GWAR has a scene in that.
Oh,
that's
nice.
our local music store, like on the corner downtown.
Wow.
They filmed Empire Records in that building.
That's so cool.
there's a
So you've got a natural
GWAR
connection
scene.
with them.
Absolutely.
There you go.
That's what I was getting at.
Yeah.
Do you guys have any Bay Area dates on that tour off the top of your head? Do you have any?
Bay Area date. We're
San
stationed in
Francisco.
San
I
I know
do
there's
think
California.
there's a San Francisco date. I'm pretty
There is?
sure.
I'm trying to think.
Awesome. We'll have to
uh,
make it out to that.
I don't.
Santa Cruz.
Santa
Yeah,
Cruz?
there is
a Santa
Probably
Cruz
the
date.
Catalyst in Santa
In San
Cruz.
Francisco,
Yeah,
they
the
played
Catalyst.
the Regency.
I
Yeah.
want to say I saw that.
The re-
It's so hard to remember dates. But
So we're a radio station in San Francisco. So when you
Oh,
come
killer.
through, we'll have
Okay.
to, we'll have to connect
yeah,
for
yeah,
sure.
come on back out.
That'll be awesome.
We'll do another really dope interview with
Yeah.
how awesome we are at answering questions.
Well, you guys are drinking, so we're going to be drinking
I
in the
know.
next
Let's
interview.
get a drink and come back.
Yeah, there you
Pick up where we
go.
left
We should
off
have
in like
them
4 drinks.
On our Do Not Drink and
Let me
Drive
tell
show.
you.
Oh my God! So we do at the end of the year. We do it. I don't know what date you're in town, but if it were to work out, we do a show called the Do Not Drink and Drive Show, where we just get S-faced in order to remind people to not drink and drive.
What the F?
It's our PSA, really.
We sacrifice our bodies.
We do, yeah. So you guys could,
cop-
if you're around, you could come join us. It's a real good time.
SFPD comes in, does breathalyzer tests on us.
Every
It's
hour.
amazing. And you get
But you
paid.
don't get in trouble.
pretty
We're getting
awesome.
paid to do that.
Yeah, exactly.
I blacked out after doing two 40s. I was doing Edward 40 hands, and so I passed out. Like, I don't remember the last 2 hours of the show.
He's a big dude, but he's really
That's
lightweight.
That's a tough
I fell
thing.
asleep.
Sounds like you got S.
Drinking fast enough,
Yeah,
you don't
he did
fall
get
off your
S-faced.
chair.
It took like 5 guys to pick me up out of the restroom. I felt.
He's also the guy that
ass, man.
hit 2 IPAs in like 5 minutes. So that's going to make you like throw up in a heartbeat. But it's a fun time if you want to join us. We'd love to have you. Yeah. All right. So we always like to end our interviews with our favorite question. So you can all take it or whoever wants to take it. So it's from the movie Almost Famous.
I'll do it.
Okay. He raised his hand. So in the last
Just
scene
one
of
of the out of focus guys.
Oh yeah,
in
let
the,
the boy take
I'm just
this
one of the. Actually, today people have actually known quotes from the movie. We
Yeah.
never really have this, but I'm
We were
impressed.
actually talking about this movie the other day.
Were you? It's one of the best movies ever, especially if you're in this industry. You really appreciate it. So in the last frame,
Cameron Crowe? Thanks, Cameron. Good work, dude.
in the last frame of the movie, obviously you know the question: what do you love about music? So now the pressure's on. Who wants to take it?
I think the quote is, "What do you dig about music?"
Is it? I don't
Yeah,
think so. I think
it
it's what do
is.
you. I'm gonna have to Google
What
it.
do you dig about music?
right, but-
What really gets you is what I think. Billy Crudup, right? Like the best actor
but
I
ever.
wanna know.
But at the end of the scene, it comes back around, and he finally gets to ask him the question. Remember, he's in the
Oh,
bedroom.
yeah. When he comes in the bedroom,
Right,
cool.
right. But
Cool.
nice knowledge.
It's all
that
happening.
was
I
impressive
think
knowledge.
he said something like everything.
Yes.
Yes.
There you go.
But
yeah.
then he elaborated.
Yeah.
But yeah, you really can only say everything, I think.
Doesn't he say the
If you only
chicks
like
too?
one part
Earlier
of
in the
it,
movie, he does. But you know what? It's funny. Like, we've never gotten everything. We've asked this question for years, and we've never gotten everything until today.
It is everything.
You're trying to be creative about your anthem. It's everything.
But it's-
you can't just like one
It's not
part
a
of
singular.
Yeah, it's all encompassing.
it. Doesn't work like that.
I'd say the live aspect is my favorite thing, but it's not.
Yeah.
It's not everything to me.
wrong.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
wrong.
Everything.
The live aspect. You really like to be in front
I mean,
of a live crowd.
I love writing music and recording music, but that's all in like. That's the goal. I'm just trying to get on stage to play it.
Yeah.
That is a
You
good
know.
point. That's
know.
the most adrenaline and like euphoria you get is playing your music on stage
And getting that energy back at you.
Yeah,
That's the dream. That is the dream. I mean, being on stage. That's what we do this for.
That's what you chase.
And
Connecting.
yeah. Could I live without recording an album ever again? I could live. I mean, I want to do that, but could I live without playing a show? No. That's
I
stupid.
love that.
That's cool.
So
There's the
that's
answer. I
goal.
love that.
It's not my
That's-
everything.
that's-
That's the goal.
You win.
Everything
That's
bagel.
Everything. Thank you guys, so much
yeah,
for coming
thank you
by.
so much.
Yeah, you know it.
It's drinking time now.
Hell yeah.
But seriously, when you come into town with GWAR, let's hook up. You
Yeah,
don't
let's
have to
get
do the
drunk on the
drinking
air.
show, but yeah.
Get the latest
Yeah.
record, Few, right?
Yeah,
As well?
Few.
Yeah, yeah.
Few.
Tell everyone, yes,
He
that.
is Legend NC at all social media sites.
Easy to find.
Awesome.
Yes.
Thank you,
Find
guys.
us on eBay.
Holla. He is Legend NC
Thank
by
you,
our
guys.
eBay
You gotta
accounts.
say the Spain.